practice this morning, we are focusing on tons of hamstring openers. You should all have a strap, I believe everyone does. If not, they're in the back right by the door. And we will begin on our backs in Shavasana. So find your way all the way to your back. And if there is a different pose that's calling your name on your back, feel free to head there instead. Then relax your arms alongside your body or ground a hand to heart, hand to belly. And let your eyes fall closed. And just give yourself a moment here to soften, to settle in, to let everything go, and arrive here. There's nothing else you need to do, nowhere else you need to be, except right here, right now. Notice how your breath travels through your body. Notice your chest and belly rise and fall with every inhale and every exhale out. Take a big breath in, fill up, and a big sigh out. Again, inhale, fill, let it be expansive. And exhale it out, let it be releasing or letting go. And inhale, fill. And exhale, sigh. Good. We're going to do a few more rounds, just like that. Letting each breath be really cleansing. Let those exhales be a letting go. And just allowing yourself to drop into this moment, into your body, into your breath. Letting go of everything external. So throughout our practice this morning, we will be exploring the theme or concept of detachment, of letting go. That was a big lesson for me yesterday. I took a yoga class yesterday morning, and my hamstrings were like extra insanely tight, which is why we're also doing hamstrings today. But I noticed myself getting kind of agitated and annoyed throughout my practice because I was like, gosh, I really feel like I can't do anything today. Like, they're just not budging. It was one of those days my body felt so rigid. Yes, it happens to me too. And I was like, okay, I have to practice what I preach though, right? And not be so attached to exactly how these poses look and feel, but instead just show up how I am and know that it's amazing anyway. Because it really matters that much how our bodies look and feel in the poses. And of course, we want to make sure we're doing them correctly and correctly aligned so we don't get injured, but otherwise, it doesn't matter if we're really deeply folded into a pose or not. We let go of our attachments, our judgments about what is. When you're ready, hug both knees into your chest and begin to invite in some movement. You can rock side to side. Maybe draw some circles, just starting to wake your body up right here. And then when you're ready, send both legs straight up to the sky, waterfall pose. Flex your feet like you're stomping the ceiling, and then grab the backs of your thighs and draw your legs back. Your toes are more towards the back wall. Make sure your head, neck, and shoulders are grounded to the mat. Find a long spine here. Breathe in. Breathe it out. And release your hands behind your right thigh. Drop back a little more and extend your left leg out long. Keep flexing your foot. Now bend your right knee, keep your foot flexed, and then re-extend your leg. Again, bend. And extend, last two. And last one. And release, we'll switch it out. Right leg out long, left leg in, and release your hands behind the left thigh. Flex your foot, bend your knee, and then re-extend. Take that a few more times. comfortable seat. So legs crossed. Grab your strap. If you don't already have it, roll and roll it. Come into a shoulder stretch. So arms overhead. A bit wider than your shoulders. Bring your arms back. And then back overhead. If it feels too tight, walk your hands up. If it feels too easy, walk your hands in. Yeah, so you're going a little further back each time to really open up your shoulders. Maybe you can start to walk your hands in towards each other a little more as you do this. Last two. And now last one. Now reach your arms up. Side stretch to the right. So you're drawing your right hand down. Now take your left arm and shoulder reach up and over to open up. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Come through the chair and we'll switch. Side stretch left to right or up and over. Breathe in. Breathe it out. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Release your strap. Just place it to the side for now. Send your legs behind you, tabletop. Shoulders stack over your wrists and hips stack over your knees. Start to shift side to side and right and down. When you're ready, find your way into your cat-cow. So as you inhale, lower your belly, draw your heart forward. As you exhale, arch your back, chin to chest, press your mat away. Inhale, cow, lower down, open your heart. Exhale, cat, round, ribcage, pull in towards your hips. Last couple rounds, just like that. Feel free to add in some extra movement. So you start to let out, shift side to side. So use these poses to really check in with your body, check in with your breath, check in with your mind. Notice where we're holding on to attachment or judgment. Notice where we can let it go a little bit, where we can loosen up, where we can surrender. And then come into stillness in your tabletop. Step your right foot between your hands, runner's lunge, and then peel your arms up onto Hamstring. Reach for the sky. Bend into your right knee, open the front of your left hip. Big breath in. Big breath out. You got one more inhale here. One more exhale out. Half split, then your hips back. Bow your chest. Now grab your strap. Ooh, and you'll hook it around the ball of the right foot. Pull the strap back so you're flex your right foot a little bit more and bow your chest. Left hand can come down to the mat. Draw your right shoulder back, chest forward. You got it. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Release your strap. Bend into your right knee. Tuck your left toe, lift your left knee. Uttanasana, forward fold. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Bend your knees a lot. Ragdoll, sway side to side. You can grab onto opposite elbows and release your hands behind your neck or behind your back and let your arms fall overhead. Good. Hang even heavier. Really let go of some tension, some tightness. Where can you find a little more ease? So yoga talks a lot about detachment and surrender, and the Bhagavad Gita, a classic yogic text, talks about seeking refuge in the attitude of detachment. And from there, we will amass great wealth. It means great internal wealth. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, breathing. Exhale, fold, really root through your feet, rise up to stand. You can take it slow, Tadasana, mountain pose. Arms to the sky, tuck your tailbone under to create length. Hands come to heart center. Now lift your heels up onto the balls of your feet and drop your heels back down. We'll take that a few more times. So we can have our calves here. Just lift and lower your heels. And last one. Drop your heels, inhale, reach up. On your breath out, forward, fold, bow down. Halfway lift, breathe, and hold on your breath out. Step your feet back and then drop your knees down to the mat and take a few rounds of cat-cows. Shift it side to side. How do you find refuge in the attitude of detachment? How can that help us find ease, a sense of letting go, a sense of just being and arriving here? Step your left foot between your hands. Root your left Last breath out. Release your chest. Bend back into your left knee. Now tuck your right toes, float your right knee, pop your foot forward. Uttanasana fold. Now listen, this time, crawl your hands out a bit. Shift forward so your hips are directly over your heels. Try to straighten your legs as much as you can. Hands under your shoulders. Now leave your hands where they are and start to bow. Look at your feet. Shed the chest. Walk your hands back towards your feet a little more. This should help you get a bit deeper in your forward fold. Yeah, try to keep your hips stacked over your heels, legs as straight as possible to get into those hamstrings. And then inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, now. Arms reach high to the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Just one time, lift your heels up. Drop your heels down. Reach back up, big breath in to the left. Big sigh out, fold forward. Inhale, create a length, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Ground to your palms, step back to your high plank. Drop your knees to the mat. From here, bring your big toes to touch, draw your fingers forward, puppy pose. Hips face back over your knees, heart softens down. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's one more inhale. Exhale, let it go. As you inhale, bend into your elbows, sphinx pose. Slide your hips down to the earth. Arms are parallel. Press through your elbows and shoulders, and then roll your shoulders back to be proud in your chest. From your right ear to your right shoulder. Create length, create spaciousness along the left side of your neck. And switch left ear, left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come through center. Now gaze down. Create length along the back side of your neck. Keep gazing down. Tuck your toes. Start to pull your core in. Peel your hips up. Forearm plank. Walk your feet in a little bit more. Dolphin pose. Hips up. Heels start melting down. This doesn't have to be a crazy dolphin, but just really start to activate your hamstrings here. Heels are drawing down like a magnet is pulling them to the mat. Good. Drop your knees down to your mat. Beautiful. Come up to tabletop. Press up your palms. Now tuck your toes downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Press up to your palms and shoulders. Start to paddle out your feet. Lift and lower your heels. Shift your hips side to side. Love it. Create as much length as you possibly can right here. So length from your wrist all the way to your hips, and your hips down to your heels. Got it. Breathe here. Add in any movements that feel good. Then come into stillness. Focus on pressing through your shoulders and drawing your heels to the earth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly crawl your feet up to meet your hands. Keep drawing your heels down as you crawl them up. Notice those hamstrings activating. Good, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hold. Breathe into Tadasana, rise all the way up, mountain pose. Breathe out, hands to heart. Lift your heels up. And then drop them down. Reach your prayer grip up. This time it's a back bend, hips forward, heart up. Draw your biceps back, look to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward, fold, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Ground through your palms, step back to your high plank. Optional chaturanga here, or press back to down dog. It's going to take your float, bend your elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, upward dog, toss the feet to the earth. Exhale, downward dog is where we meet. Tuck your toes, elevate your hips. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, release, let it go. And inhale, expand. Exhale it out. Last one, breathe in. Breathe it all out, let it go. This time, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg all the way up to the sky. Bend your knee, open your hip, and invite us to movement. Circle it out. Now these can be big movements, or they can be small movements. The practice of putting into our body exactly what we need on our mat in this moment. Letting go of attachment of how we think it should look or how it extending your right leg and make sure your foot is flexed here. You're bending and extending. Shoulders back, chest is proud. Try and lengthen your spine. Good, y'all. Last two. It's okay if it's small, but it's okay if you fall out. It's not about being perfect. Far from that. And bend your knee. Step your right foot forward. It's a high lunge. Arms reach up to the sky. And your high lunge, focus on tucking your tailbone under. Open up your left hip flexor and straighten your left leg. Engage that leg as much as possible. Now hands up to your hips. Extend your right leg. Bow your chest bones parallel to the mat. Straight back up. We'll take that a few more times. So focus on your breath and your balance here. And make sure your left hip is in line with your right. We're shifting forward. And last two. Left heel stays lifted. Last one. This time we fold all the way down, extended pyramid hand, come to frame your right foot. Hips pull in line. Soften your chest down. Forehead towards your right knee. Breathe in. Breathe it out. You hold 1 inch deeper. Last full breath. Now walk your hands to the left, wide-legged fold. We're going to use the same little trick that we did in Uttanasana, our forward fold legs together. So hands come under your shoulders, hips in line with your heels, straighten your legs. Now start to fold your chest. Don't bend your knees though, legs stay as straight as possible. Roll your hands back. And finding your wide-legged fold. Nice. Heart melts down. Press up your palms, lift your chest slightly, start to bend into one knee and bend into the other. Take it side to side, little side lunges. Invite into movement right here, taking whatever you need. How can you tune into your breath a little more? How can you tune into your body a little more? Make your way back through center. Roll your hands and frame your right foot. Runner's lunge. Step back to your high plank. Optional chaturanga to your downward facing dog, or you just press it straight back to down dog. Up to you. Take whatever you need. And feet back in our downward facing dog. Breathe and expand. Breathe out, let it all go. Inhale to fill. Exhale it out. Last full breath. Let it be cleansing. Inhale. Exhale out. Float your left leg to the sky. Breathe in. Bend your knee, open your hip on your breath out, and invite in some movement on this left leg. Now keep pressing evenly through both palms, both shoulders, and keep drawing your right heel down. And there's a magnet pulling your right heel down. Got it. Inhale your left leg skyward. Exhale, cross ankle down dog. Left ankle behind your right. Again, you're pulling your heels down. Press up to your shoulders. Start to crawl your hands back. Take it slow, no rush. Crawl your hands back towards your feet. Cross ankle pull at the back. Left ankle behind the right. Little bend in your knees. Hips up, head low. Focus on your breath. You're hinging from your head to the long spine. Breathe fully and expansiveness. Now start to bend into your right knee. Left knee behind your right calf. Kundalini flat. Option 1 is left toes are down. Option 2, bend your knees. Heel towards your glutes. Maybe start to hover your hands. Breathe. Focus your gaze at one point of your balance. It helps your balance. Focus on your breath. And rise up. Extend your right leg. Left knee into your chest at the Padasana. One-legged mountain. Hips in line. So make sure that left hip isn't hiked up. It's down in line with the right. Hands interlace under your left thigh. Chest forward, shoulders back. Flex your left foot and extend your leg. And then breathe in. Again, we'll extend. And breathe in. Working into that hamstring. And last two. Last one. Bend your knee. And then we'll step it forward, high lunge. You can scoot the right leg back if you need. Hips in line. You can use your hands to adjust them. Arms up. Keep pressing to the ball of your back foot. Tailbone tucks under. It's a 90-degree bend in your left knee. Good. Straighten your left leg. Hands come to your hips. Inhale. Exhale, chin forward. Keep pressing to the ball of the right foot. Chest parallel to the mat. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Beautiful. Last two. And hinge. Final one. And hinge forward. Hands come down to straighten your left leg. Extend both legs, hips, scissor in line. Chin the chest, forehead towards your knee. How can you create more length, more expansion, and more surrender? Allow this to be what it is. Walk your hands over to the right. Rita, Padopinasana, wide-legged fold. Use that chicken over. Your hands are out under your shoulders. Straighten your legs, bend down your chest, and hold your hands bent. And if you're like I was yesterday with super really tight hamstrings, just feel a little rigid, it's okay. Let it be. I think that's one of the biggest forms of self-love we can have, right? Is accepting ourselves how we are, especially the aspects of ourselves that we can't control, aspects of others that they can't control. Start to bend into one knee and bend into the other. Okay, so we can bend a little deeper this time. Maybe make this more of a skandasana, so you flex your opposite foot up as you bend into the other knee. One more breath. Come back through center. Crawl your hands to bring the left foot runners lunge to the top. All your toes turn forward. High plank step it back. Optional chaturanga, or make your way back to down dog. Just press it straight up and down. Well, take your time. There's no rush here. Be mindful of these movements. Be mindful of our alignment in these movements. And down dog, take 2 more rounds of breath. And then from here, drop your knees down to the mat. And send both legs straight in front of you. We will set up for Paschimottanasana, our seated forward fold. So in our lying class, if you're doing this, we take long hold after every flow. So flex your feet back to your face if you're stomping them against the front wall, and then start to bow. Option to grab your strap. Up your strap on the balls of both feet. Hold on to it. Down. Goal here is to really shut up your hamstrings. Medium bend and grab your feet with your hand. Stop it. Draw your shoulders back, chest forward. And yoga, we really focus on using our breath in these movements. Your breath is your guide. Use your exhales to fold a little deeper, and your inhales to create length and expansion. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to bow deeper, even if it's just a millimeter. Notice if you lose those steady and even inhales and exhales. Usually if we do lose track of our breath, it's because we're going too far in a pose. We might get it back out a bit, or our minds are wandering and we're not being present. It's okay if either of those happen. Just notice, just observe, detach judgment, and readjust. When we detach, we allow in room for creativity, room for things to show up even better or just differently than expected. 2 more breaths, inhale. Exhale, fold a little bit more. Last inhale. Exhale, fold as you inhale, rise up. Bend your knees and your feet to the earth so your knees fall side to side. Okay, knees are bent, feet plant down. Reverse tabletop, hands behind you, fingers facing forward. Lift up, or up. Try to get a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. So hips are in line with your knees and shoulders. Look up. Breathe in. Breathe out, drop your hips. Send both legs behind you. Let's lean back and downward facing dog, and we'll head into our next flow. So down dog can be 3 rounds of breath. So focus on exhale, step your right foot between your hands, runner's lunge. Extended pyramid, straight into it. You've been here before, so straighten both legs, bow down. Soften your chest towards your right leg. Keep pressing up the ball of your left leg. From here, bend your left knee so your hips are going back. You're not moving your right leg, except just flex your right foot back. So you look at me with your knee. You're bending your left knee. Hips go back, right foot flexes. Now again, straighten. Keep your right foot flexed and then bend your left knee. So you're just moving your left leg. Hips are moving as a result. Bending into and out of your left knee. Got it. And last two. Last one. Bend your left knee. Lower it all the way down. Half splits bow. Keep flexing your right foot back to your face. You've been here before. It's one more breath. Good, you got it. Rise up. Bend into your right knee. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. High lunge. Heel up. Arms reach skyward. You're going to tuck your tailbone under in this pose and soften your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Inhale to fill. And on your exhale, warrior two. You're adjusting into left heel down. Parallel your arms to the mat. Right, or turn over your right shoulder and soften your shoulders down. Now it's heel to arch alignment. Keep pressing your right knee out towards your pinky toe. On your next inhale, peaceful warrior. Left hand to your left leg. Right arm reaches up and back and gaze up. Create a length and opening to the right side of your body. Breathe in. Breathe out back to warrior two. Ground through your right foot. Chair pose. Step your left foot up. Feet can be hip width distance or together. It's up to you. But either way, shift back into your heels. Biceps are framing your ears. That's it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach your arms back. Hover your heels. Sit a little lower. Right heel lowers down. Left knee into your chest. Rise up. At this time, bend your core. Left ankle over your right thigh. Bend into your right knee. You can stay here or begin to bow. Soften your shoulders away from your neck. On your next inhale, rise up. Left ankle slides down your right leg. Cross ankle forward, fold, bow down. Right ankle's behind the left, hips up, head down. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Inhale, fill. Exhale down. Unwind your feet. Forward fold, Uttanasana, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back to your high plank. Upward chaturanga, or just press it back to downward facing dog. Got it. And down dog. Breathe and expand. Breathe out, let it go. Inhale, fill. Exhale, side. Biggest one yet. Breathe in. Breathe it out. As you breathe in, three-legged dog. Look your left leg up to the sky. Step your left foot between your hands. Runner's lunge. Got it. Extended pyramid right here. Straighten your left leg. Hips in line. Bow even deeper. Now we focus on creating length and expansion in this pose. Last full breath. From here, lift your right to your left, bend your right knee, flex your left foot, lift your toes up, and then straighten your right leg again. And bend. And extend. Last couple just like that. And one, drop your right knee all the way down to the earth. Hips in line, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Left heel digs down. Flex your left foot back to your face. Soften your shoulders away from your neck. And bow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just one more inhale. One more exhale out. Bend back into your left knee. Tuck your right toe, lift your right knee. Rise up, high lunge. Heel And make sure you're not dumping into the right side. We're creating length. Come back through warrior two. Right foot steps forward, chair pose with Katasana. Shift into your heels. Biceps in your ears. And you got it. Big breath in. Breathe out, raise your arms back, cover your heels. Then a little lower. And left heel down, right knee comes in. Find your breath, find your balance. Figure four, right ankle over your left thigh. Bend into your left knee like you're in a chair again. You can stay here or start to fold. Good, last full breath. Full. Right ankle slides down your left leg. Cross ankle fold. Hips up, head down. Now a little bit deeper. Soften your shoulders away from your neck and breathe. Unwind your feet, forward fold. Alright, this time our hold is our forward fold. So you've got some options. You can hang out just like this, hands toward the mat. You can also grab the backs of your ankles, forms behind your calves, hips up, head down, or keep fingers to big toes, let's bend your elbows and down. This is our hold for this side, for this flow. Breathing through your spine, hips up, head down. Feel it back out for a moment, back out for a moment. We need to force ourselves to stay in something that's not working. Just breathe. Even change this up and make it a gorilla pose, so palms face to the sky. You slide your hands under your feet. Watch your stretch. And just breathe. Allow it to be as it is. How can we find that attitude of detachment? State of being, of equanimity, of ease. Last two full breaths. Doesn't matter if it looks perfect or if it looks like the person next to you or even like it did yesterday. Release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Make your way to down dog. Come to your chaturanga or just press it back. Got it. We'll be back in our down dog. And then drop your knees to the earth. Child's pose, hips to heels, heart forward. Take a moment here to check in, to reset, before we move into our last little flow each side. Notice when you slow down a bit, what shows up? What shows up in your body, in your mind? What about your breath? Last round of breath, inhale. Exhale it out. Tabletop breath up. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward dog, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, fill. Exhale, release. Final one, breathe in. Breathe out. Float your right leg to the sky. Lizard pose, right foot outside your right hand. Drop your left knee down to the mat. You can stay on your palms, you can bend your elbows, or lower to form. Soften your shoulders, soften your chest. Open to the front of the left hip. Press back up to your palms. And from here, spin your right leg out to the right, so it's in line with your left knee like a kickstand. Rise to stay on your left knee, and we'll come into gate pose. Right hand, right leg. Reach your left arm up and over towards the windows and create expansiveness to the left side of your body. Then rise up. From here, turn your right toes out. Try to straighten your leg as much as you can. Open into and out of the right knee. All the way back, almost straight leg, and bring it. Ground through your right foot, chair pose, Utkatasana, left foot steps up. So you've been here before. This time hands come to heart, twist to your right. Left elbow hooks on your right thigh. Press your arm into your leg to twist, yeah, and then option to open up your arms. Keep pressing your arm into your leg to twist deeper wherever you are. See if you can take your gaze up to the right hand. And let's switch, twist it left. Right elbow hooks, option to open your arms, look up. If you're trying to create a really strong straight line of energy, right wrist up to your left. Okay, unwind, come back to chair pose. From here, ground to your right foot, left knee comes in. Now, interlace your hand below your left knee, draw it up, so thigh in towards your chest. Left hand reaches down to grab your left shin or the outside of your left foot, so arms coming in front of your leg to grab it. And then start to extend your leg forward. And you can also grab your strap. We've got our straps here. Right, so hook your strap on your foot if you want. It's okay if you fall, it's okay if you fall out. We're just playing around. It does not have to be perfect. So you can use your strap. Extend. The option to stay here or option to open it out to your left. Keep extended. Your strap may be helpful. You want to use the strap, but you can't reach your foot. You can also just grab the back of your leg. Back of your neck. Yeah. Beautifully. All one more breath. And release it. Shake it out. Let it go. Beautiful. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out, hands to the earth. Step back to your high plank. Optional chaturanga to your downward dog. And then downward dog. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, let it go. Again, inhale, fill up. Exhale, sigh it all out. Biggest one yet, breathe in. Breathe it out. As you inhale, float your left leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step in. Runner's lunge. And then drop your right knee down to the earth. Or lizard pose. Left foot outside your left hand. Left foot outside your left hand. And then option bend your elbows, come down to the floor. And just soften here. Breathe into this pose. Let this pose be as it is. It's okay if it's different from the other side. Last full breath. Press up to your palms. And shift back. Lean your left leg out to the left in line with your right knee. Come to stay on your right knee. Inhale, gate pose, Paribhasana, left hand, left leg. Right arm up and over, create expansion and lengthening for the right side of your body. All to the left. cute. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with using a strap. I love using straps. Stay here or start to open it out to the right. These are just tools to help us. It doesn't mean that we're better or worse or anything. Beautiful. Got it. Last 4 breaths. Thanks, guys. And release. Mountain pose and shake it. Release your hands down to the earth. Hold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga or step back to down dog is your final option for a chaturanga. If you want to take one. Oh, so you don't need to take one. And down dog, breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe it out. Last full breath. Right here. Float your right leg to the sky. It's half pigeon. Right knee behind your right wrist. Lower your hips down to the earth. This is our long hold this side. Bow forward. You can alternatively take a figure 4 on your back or seated if you're not feeling the half pigeon. Open through your hips. Deepen your breath. Where can we create more spaciousness? Where can we create more ease? You're newer to align. This last portion of our practice is a slowing down. So it's more yin yoga inspired. We hold poses a bit longer. So as you stay in these poses for longer, really focus on your breath. Like we talked about earlier, your breath is your guide. So how can you allow it to guide you deeper into this pose and just deeper into internal stillness and ease with every breath? Always have to do more or go deeper, right? I encourage you to, but maybe that's not what you need. Maybe you encourage yourself to just go deeper in terms of surrender, in terms of relaxing, in terms of trusting. Last 2 breaths. hands. Notice if there's anywhere in your body that's not at ease fully, not fully relaxed. Last breath here, inhale. Exhale. Rise up. Find your way out. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. Add in some hip circles or whatever it is you need. Let it be that. When you're ready, lower your knees down into the mat. Take a few rounds of your cat-cows. Come to your tabletop. Notice any differences you feel in your body, in your breath, and in your mind since the beginning of your practice. Notice any differences since those initial cat and cows we took. And when you're ready, come to sit. We'll set up for a seated wide-legged fold. You can turn a little sideways on your mat for more space if you need. So walk your heels as wide as they'll go. You can even lift your hips up for a moment to move them forward. And then start to bow down. Walk your hands out. Maybe come to form. Pull the crown of your head forward and soften through your chest. Deepen your breath. We embrace the stillness. Stillness is something that we often crave and often want in our busy world, but then when we get it, we're like, whoa, what do I do with stillness? Not used to this. Or at least I'm that way, right? But how can we embrace the stillness? How can we just be in it? Breathe. Deepen your breath. And we bow a little deeper. Or can you just surrender a little more? Be a little more present. Be a little more easeful. Last two breaths. On your next inhale, rise up. Bring your legs to meet. Take whatever you need to unwind from that. The count of that pose. Maybe you bend your knees, let your legs fall side to side, little windshield wipers. And send your legs out long. Grab your strap and come all the way to your back. Lower it all the way down. Hook the strap around the ball of your right foot. Send your left leg out long on your mat and right leg up to the sky. One-legged waterfall with your strap. If you're trying to kick your foot up, keep your foot flexed back. Breathe. You can also bend your left knee and bend your foot down. Give yourself a little more ease. We're not here too much longer, just a couple more breaths. Good. Now straighten out your left leg. Let your right leg fall over to the left. Right leg stays straight, the strap stays hooked. You can transfer the strap into your left hand. Breathe here. Come back through center. Remove the straps of your right leg out long. Circle out your leg, your ankle. Take a deep release. Yes, the strap can come off. And switch it out. Just put the strap on the ball of the left foot. Right leg out long, or you can bend your knee. Now keep kicking your left heel up towards the sky. Flex your foot back towards your face. Keep drawing your toes back toward the back wall. Last couple of breaths. And twist the leg over towards the windows. The right hand can grab onto the strap. Keep kicking through your leg. Now you'll notice this stretch through the left side of your left leg, your IT band, and left glute. Keep kicking your foot out. Yeah. Soften here. Invite in even more stillness. Find just 2 more breaths. Return back through center. Release your strap. Handshake out your legs. Take whatever you need. Hug both knees in. Add in any final movements, maybe a happy baby. Whenever you're ready, final Shavasana. Send your legs out long. Release your arms to your sides, or hand to heart, hand to belly. Have a cold lavender towel at the top right of your mat. Feel free to place it somewhere that feels good and allow your eyes to fall closed. Giving yourself these next few minutes for stillness, for silence, for ease, and for space, just to be, to detach, to surrender, to let go. rest of your Sunday and week ahead. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. I'm always here. And if you could please roll up your straps and place them in the bin by the door, that would be amazing. Usually easiest to roll up with like this metal piece on the inside, but whatever for you. And lots of towels go in the bin.